It was recently that a leak audio plotting against IGP Dapaah popped up, and it was a topic of the day. People were discussing and saying all over whatever their opinions about it. And it contains the voice of Nambu Bugri, one chief from the north, and some few other people. The case was sent to Parliament, and then the Speaker of Parliament, that's Abambagben, said he will constitute a committee to investigate into it. And the hearing is ongoing currently as we speak. So this is Nabu Bugri speaking, saying his take on the audio. Listen to him, what he will say.
It was very, very good to record them so that I know the president. If I tell him something, he will follow up. It's not the truth. Next time, he will not give me respect. You know him and I know him. So the best thing was to ensure that when I tell him, he asked me, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, this is the tape. I don't want to miss it. You listen to it." And then I think that is the best thing I could have done. Mr. Chairman, I was worried what I was hearing from the gentleman. And of course, our losing North election was also one of the reasons because they warned us that when we go to North with these people, you will lose. And actually the people went and we ended up by not winning the election. So it's a scary news, you know. As a former regional chairman, it was in those nights we couldn't eat, we couldn't sleep. My only interesting was when they were telling me about the IGP, what he can do, what he does, what he does, and I get threatened that he can jeopardize the president work or the government. My only interest was to gather the information and to make sure that I pass it on to the president. In fact, that was my end, because all these things they were saying, I don't know, I don't understand. So my only thing was to make sure that my brother, the president, get the right information from me so that he can guide himself.
After Chief Nabu Bugri, one of some of the people whose voices featured in the audio are also called to appear before the committee that is constituted by Parliament to answer questions pertaining the audio. And this is the process. So listen to what some of them will say.
And Chief Bugri Nabu speaks to deny this flow of this conversation.
The chairman, I think, as I said, I hear a voice that represents my voice, but I can't accept everything in the conversation.
See?
Second wonderful story. Despite the fact that Nigeria is not in support of the LGBTQ plus policy, some Nigerians paraded themselves to for gay wedding, which was
this in a message from their official Twitter account at around 9:06 a.m. on Tuesday. The President Goodluck Jonathan's administration passed Nigeria's anti-gay law in January 2014, and anyone found guilty of having sex with someone of the same sex faces a 14-year prison sentence. After entering a not guilty plea, the court released all 47 men on bond. The accusation against the guys are ultimately dropped by a federal judge due to a lack of diligent prosecution by the police.
There is a video recording where they were actually performing their wedding ceremony. After screening them, we have about 67 suspects that we are parading today. We are still investigating, and I want to assure Deltans and Nigerians that they will be charged to court soonest upon completion of investigation. In the year 2013, a bill was passed and approved that speak against this. And I'm telling you, the least sentence upon conviction, if found guilty, is 14 years imprisonment. Then for accomplices, that is, people who aid and abet these people, they go for 10 years imprisonment.
Interestingly, the case of Cecilia Dapaah's the money laundry or whatever issue that popped up in Ghana some time ago, the case is still in court, and court have directed the Office of Special Prosecutor to return all monies that were seized and bank accounts that were freezed by the Special Prosecutor of Cecilia Dapaah, to return everything to her whilst investigation still goes on due to some reasons. The reasons stated as one of the reasons have to do with lateness, the time that the Special Prosecutor reported the case, and the court is saying that the Special Prosecutor is making decisions based on what the public says. Sad news in Johannesburg, South Africa. A lot of people got burnt in a building containing poor people who have no place to lay their heads, and a lot of them died before they were found. A lot others also died due to lateness in discovering them.